there was a time that I wanted to fit in so much that I dressed like a thought. I carried myself like a woman who didn't give a care to the world and what they said. And I used to tell myself, because I was teased because I was always heavy sided with weight, or I was teased because I didn't look a certain way like the other girls. So when I did some of the work and decided that I would lose the weight, I thought that that would get the attention of the men that I wanted in my life, which it did, but it didn't attract a man of God. It attracted men that were of this world, that didn't care if I showed my skin, didn't care if I carried myself like a baddie or a hottie or whatever the word they call it today. You know, we used to say thought, we used to say hoochie mama. You know, I remember a time when family members would tell me to get on the floor and dance on the floor and hunch on the floor and do these sexual things. But now I understand about the spirit of perversion. Now I understand about the spirit of lust. Now I understand about the spirit of molestation. Now I understand about the spirit of sexual confusion. So I'm here to tell you today, friend. I'm here to tell you today, beloved, that covering up is far better than showing skin or hiking that skirt up, trying to get that man or that woman's attention. But no, family, that all attention ain't good attention. And when I became a mother, I began to understand that these little eyes were watching me, wanting to do what I did, wanting to speak how I spoke, wanting to dress how I dressed. See, the Holy Spirit had to teach me about dressing modest. And now I understand why my parents tried to shelter me from this world. But we can't shelter our kids. We got to let them know what's out there. Because there is an enemy that's out there. I saw 10:10. But God has come to give us an abundance of life. And he has come to give us victory over the enemy. And so now I know that dressing modestly is a true representation of Christ, regardless of the rappers that are out there, regardless of the models that are out there, regardless of how they're dressing, knowing that God is going to hold me accountable for how I represent him. So I tell you, family, represent the Lord well, because we all must give an account of what we done, what we said, how we dressed, if we represented him well.